Does it feel like currently in your parenting life that you are working for your children 1,000 hours a week in your family with only 2 ounces worth of positive time or connection to show for it? What if I told you that you can trick yourself into actually serving your child's best interests through the family rather than at the expense of some really important features of family life, like face-to-face time together? Let's get practical in this episode on how you may have overshot the mark and ways to double down on reconnection. For those new here, I'm Dr. Larry Mitnaul, double board certified child and adolescent psychiatrist by day, that of 7 by night, and super early in the morning, of course, as well as content creator with over 100,000 followers whose sole interest is helping you to parent well in this age of screens. Are you ready to connect? Let's get into it. This theme is something that many well-meaning parents fall into, the trap of overscheduling our kids. And hear me out, it comes from a good place. We want them to have every opportunity, every advantage, but sometimes in the name of giving them everything, we accidentally rob them of what they need most: our time, our presence, our peace. So today, let's talk about why busyness isn't always better, how it can quietly damage our family's connection, and what we can do about it instead. So let's be honest, modern parenting feels like a performance sometimes. Everywhere we look, someone else's kid is getting straight A's, speaking Mandarin, playing club soccer and violin by the time they're 8.5. And as parents, we start to feel this pressure. Am I doing enough? Will my child fall behind? What if we don't sign up for the extra lessons, the extra teams, the enrichment camps? Guys, here's the truth. Kids don't need more activities, they need more anchors. They need to know who they are, not just what they can do. All right, guys, so here's a picture for you that I want to draw out. Imagine your child's life is like a suitcase. Every activity, every lesson or obligation you add is like packing one more item in, right? Sports, music, tutoring, social clubs, stuff. Eventually, the suitcase gets so full it won't zip. And then they can't carry it themselves. It's your arms doing the lugging. Your marriage starts to strain. Your evenings become a whirlwind. Your weekends aren't restful. They're logistical. Sometimes we pack so many good things into our child's life that we forget to leave space for the best thing: family connection. Let's get to some practical tips about how to reconnect and thread our lives together. Speaking of threads, check out the sponsor of today's episode, Be Well Collective Apparel. I love the form and fit of their clothing, and it aligns with my values to raise connected kids. You can find apparel that is perfectly tuned for the season, so check it out for yourself or someone you care about. Check them out in the link in the show notes and the description to support the movement. Now, back to me. Research shows that overscheduled kids are more likely to report anxiety, sleep disruption, and a lower sense of emotional closeness with their parents. Why? Because even when we're physically present, we're mentally racing. We're managing the calendar instead of enjoying the moment. And it's not just the kids who feel it. Marriages suffer too. You become co-managers instead of companions. You're dividing and conquering, not connecting. Plus, we forget something critical. Our kids are watching us. If we never slow down, if we never take time to rest, to laugh, or just be, they won't either. We don't need to lead them to thinking that love looks like constant productivity, not presence. And then we wonder why they burn out at 15. Here's where it gets even deeper. When we overschedule, we send a quiet message to our children. Your value comes from what you do, not who you are. Don't get me wrong, I like kids doing. Check out my show on chores if you don't believe me about its importance in building confidence. That view that values come primarily from what you do, that can be dangerous. If every moment is filled with achievement, kids start tying their identity to performance. They think love is earned through doing instead of belonging. But your child is not a resume. They are a soul and body in formation. Family time, unhurried, unstructured, unpressured, is where the soul gets shaped. It's where they learn how to be someone, not just do something. All right, friends, you may be getting pressured to get a device for your kids. You know how I feel about that, and when and if your kids could benefit from a phone or device, the only brand I actually trust is Bark. If you're looking for a way to safely and securely monitor your child's presence on their phone, as well as get practical advice on parenting in the tech age, check out my discount code for Bark. They offer an amazing app and even have devices preloaded that both look like the typical modern phone, but they're equipped with the most up-to-date monitoring software I have come across. As you know, Bark is the only phone my family has trusted as our kids have climbed the heights of independence, and it's the only device I trust. Check them out in the show notes or the description below. Let's get back to the show. So what can we do? We start by modeling the rhythm we want them to carry into adulthood. That means choosing one night a week to be completely unscheduled and together, taking a Sunday seriously, whatever that looks like in your faith tradition. Ready for this? Saying no to good things so we can say yes to the best things. Having slow dinners, board games, walks, or just talking on the couch. These aren't extras, right? And that's what we're tempted to think of. They're essential. They teach our kids that rest isn't lazy, it's wise. That fun isn't frivolous, it's formative. That love isn't busy, it's present. So here's one practical step. Sit down as a family and look at the calendar. And I want you to ask this question. What's bringing us closer and what's just making us busy? Then choose one activity to pause, just one. Use that freed up time to create a small family ritual. Friday night movies, Saturday morning pancakes, Sunday evening walks. Something simple, sacred, consistent. Because your child will not remember every game, every recital, or every lesson, but they will remember how it felt to be with you, calm, close, and loved. So let's stop stuffing the suitcase. Let's start packing what really matters. Time, presence, love, peace. Thanks for tuning in. If this message resonated with you, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe, and share it with another parent who might need this reminder. Let's keep growing together, guys. Don't forget to send me your questions and be among the first to know when my book is released this fall. There's no connection like your connection. Shout out to my favorite DJ and producer, my eldest son, who goes by Slip Shuffle. And as always, my friends, be well.